Well, I just got my new bullet point for my 21 F-150, and I'm going to show you how I install it, as the directions are a little bit different from the way you actually have to do it. So I recently purchased the new bullet point for the new 2021 F-150, and kind of looking at the instructions, they weren't exactly right. It's a little bit different, so I kind of wanted to do a quick video to show everybody what you actually have to do to install this bullet point to mount it in your vehicle. As instructions say, first off, you want to take your mount and set it in and mark the holes exactly where you want it. Then it says to remove, well, the directions actually say using a 7mm socket, remove the angled bolts on each side of the dash tray and set it aside. Well, there are no angled 7mm bolts on the dash tray. So what I ended up doing was I actually took this part loose here, and then there are two 7mm screws that sit here on each side of the speaker. I simply removed those, and then I removed the plate, undid the back of the speaker, and then you actually have the piece loose, and basically that's what it's going to look like on the inside. So once I got my plate off and got it to the workbench, I had already marked the locations where I wanted to put the screws in, but it just didn't seem to line up right. And the best thing to do is take the plate, put it on your workbench, center it where you want it, and then use the drill bit they supplied, and just mark your holes that way, and put your screws in. Now, I did the screwdriver they give you, I did magnetize it, because it does make it easier trying to get that screw down into that hole if your screwdriver is magnetized. So once I did that, I fastened the 4 bolts up on the bottom, and now I have a charger that I'm going to run the cord up through and to connect while I've got this piece out. So I'm going to go back and run that cord and reinstall this, and we'll give you an update from there. Well, here it is. I got it all installed. That's what it looks like from the side here. I'll put in. Now, I did a modification. I have this clamp here, and I got the magnetic, so I just clamped that there. And the reason I used that is because when you put this up, it senses and locks in and charges wirelessly. So it's hooked up to charge while I'm going down the road. And I'm also a first responder, so I got the place to put my radio in, and I've got another spare ball there for whatever I decide to do in the future. But I went ahead and installed that, and I mean, if you want to add it in the future, you got to take it all apart and redo it. So I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and order an extra ball, and in the future, if I need it, then I have it, if I want to mount a GoPro or whatever there. But that's my install, and it rides very good, works really well. I'm very pleased with it.